So after giving us a 7-day countdown only for a very last second bug to come in the last second it was meant to release and delay it by a whole hour and 30 minutes, TDS finally released the Mercenary base to us, and it's basically the military base, the engineer, and the DJ, kinda, all in the same tower. And from testing this tower out, it's really overpowered, being able to fully by itself kill the Molten boss. And you can only place 3 of them. Anyways, let's get on with the review. So hopping into a game, it costs 1,200 bucks to place down. As soon as you place it down, it will instantly spawn a rifleman that has 18 range and does 3 damage every 0.15 seconds. And it shoots in volleys of burst shots. You can see the level 1 rifle guy can already shred through the weaker zombies, but it kinda does struggle with the bosses. So after upgrading it, you get a new unit in the queue. So you can see that the military base has 4 unique units it can spawn. After upgrading it to level 2, you can unlock the Grenader unit, which if you click on the icon will change from spawning a rifleman to a Grenader like the Jester's bombs. This Grenader does 25 damage every 2 seconds and has 17 range, but oh boy, these won't stay the same. Then, on level 3, the old buff that's been gone for a while, the damage buff, finally makes its return. But also with this update, I highly doubt the rage ability for the militant is not coming back now. Sadly, sad, but you win some, you lose some. But also, this upgrades the Rifleman and the Grenader. Rifleman now has hidden detection and has more ranged damage. The Grenader now also has 19 range, 50 damage, and has a 0.25% faster fire rate than original. These guys can now really deal heavy damage to bigger enemies, and I like the new Spec Ops look for the rifle guy. Level 4 adds the final fuel slot and the medic. Now the medic is actually kind of a smart unit. When he's behind friendly units, he will stay behind the friendly unit. One of the first towers ever to actually stand still for their job to heal his friendly units. This is actually one of the most smartest towers in the game. But I only said kinda for a reason. Because after he has nobody in front of him, he starts slowly walking forward towards his death. So you have no choice but to watch slowly as this man walks into the enemies, which is so annoying. And you just feel so helpless watching him just walk slowly towards the enemies and die, wasting a whole bunch of heals. And, oh yeah, he has a certain amount of range. I didn't write it in the script. And, he heals 3 people at a time. Then there's level 5. On level 5, you are given an ability. And let me describe it to you like this. If a horde breaks through your defenses and goes past where your units spawn, for $2,500, you can instantly airdrop your queue at any point on the path. And you are also given a riot guard. And unlike the medic that's not supposed to walk towards your frontline defenses, this guy is. In fact, he sprints. He is one of the first friendly units to have a damage reduction, which is 10%. You know, like armor, like you see on slows, vindicators, and bosses. And he also has 1,000 HP, which is more HP than a fucking Abrams tank. That little shield has more HP and defense than a fucking tank. Now, I'm not complaining in the slightest, because it costs like $25,000 to $30,000 to reach to, and the tank is like at least 8,000. So there's kind of a price difference. So that's why it's kind of OP for its level. And please don't nerf it. Hello? It's very balanced for its price. Please don't nerf it. And when he charges forward in his sprint, he stuns, which is strong enough to stop a literal tank. The literal tanks. Like, Jesus. That thing is overpowered. That's not even it. This tower has level 6. Yes, it has the level 6 just like the engineer. All the units get upgraded, and it grants a 20% damage buff. it can make a golden minigunner deal 16.8 damage, almost 17 damage instead of 14, and almost 3+ damage, which is not a lot, but it's still, it increases the DPS for a minigunner or a soldier or a scout by so much, which is crazy. And for the actual unit itself, the rifleman gets 30 range and does 10 damage now. His fire rate stayed the same though, never changes. Grenadier gets 21 range, reduces his fire rate by 0.50, and now deals 0.25 fire rate, 85 damage, and has 10% damage reduction to his HP, which I kind of find interesting. He's more of a defensive guy than an offensive guy. The medic just heals more, heals faster, has more health, more range, that's it. Finally, the riot guard. 2,250 health with 15% damage reduction. That is more health than the giant boss, the speedy boss, so that thing can basically tank a giant boss and keep a little more health than normal because of that 15% damage reduction, which is just insane. Even the railgun tank is weaker than that. The only unit stronger than it is the Executioner Skeleton from the Necromancer, which has 3,500 HP. Holy crap, this tower is very overpowered. It can easily solo Molten Mode and can help a lot in soloing Fallen. But, as you can see here, I failed. But I was very close. If I played my cards right better, I probably could have won. And if I got a little more lucky. So yeah, that's it. That's the Mercenary base. I would say easily one of the best towers of the game, along with like the minigunner and engineer in terms of effectiveness, in my opinion. But also, that is my opinion, so let me know in the comment section below where you think how strong this tower is. And so thanks for anyone who's watching to the end. The way I'm making this video is very new and experimental, and I hope it does well. And if not, I'm still gonna try it anyway because I think it's a fun way to make a video. But other than that, please like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!